High above the sacred city of Rishikesh, where the Ganga emerges from the lap of the Himalayas, there stands a mountain called Manikut. The ancient Skanda Purana tells us that Lord Shiva himself, after consuming the halahal poison to protect all of creation, retreated to this very mountain and meditated here for 60,000 years. For centuries, the mountain kept its secret. Buried deep within the rock, behind layers of earth and stone, something extraordinary lay hidden, waiting for the right moment and the right soul to bring it into the light. In the year 2011, a young yogi named Amitram answered an inner calling and came to this mountain. Not to build a name, not to gather followers, but simply to practice, to live in devotion and to serve. For 9 years, he poured himself into his sadhana. He built a self-sustaining ashram with his own hands, Rishikesh Yogashram, a sanctuary where seekers from every corner of the world could come to study, to meditate, to remember what it means to be still. And every single day, he would step out from his room and look at the mountain face before him. Just rock, just earth, just silence. He had no idea what the mountain was holding for him. Then, in 2019, everything changed. Night after night, a vision began to come to Yogi Amitram in his dreams. He saw the mountain open. He saw a passage leading inward, and sitting there, deep inside the rock, was an ancient yogi, seated in Shambhavi Mudra, a trident standing beside him, his matted dreadlocks spread across the stone floor. Every night, the same vision. Every morning, he would walk outside and see the mountain solid, closed, unchanged. At first he tried to understand. He invited the village elders from the surrounding area and shared his vision with them. Had anyone heard of a cave in this mountain? Had anyone in their families, in their ancestors' memories, ever spoken of a yogi meditating in this area? No one could recall a thing. Together, they decided to dig. It was Kartik Purnima, the sacred full moon of Lord Shiva, the most auspicious day of the year. With their hands and simple tools, they broke into the mountainside. Within 2 or 3 hours, there was a small hole, and from that hole, a rush of wind came pouring out. Clean, pure, pristine. Air that had been sealed inside the mountain for perhaps thousands of years, untouched. By afternoon, the hole had widened into a crack, just large enough for a person to pass through sideways. And that is how the cave revealed itself. Yogi Amitram was the first to enter. He squeezed through the narrow crack and stepped into total darkness. He raised his flashlight, and what he saw took his breath away. Every surface, every wall, every corner of the cave was alive with crystals. 47 feet of pristine, untouched rock, covered in magnificent apophyllite formations, glittering, reflecting, shimmering in the light, as though the mountain itself were made of captured starlight. The tears came instantly, not from sadness, from a joy so deep it had no words, from a gratitude so vast it could only be felt. Shiva's gift had been waiting all along, now revealed. For the next several years, Yogi Amitram kept this cave sacred and private. He used it for his own personal sadhana, his deepest practice. A handful of devoted seekers who came to the ashram were allowed to sit inside the cave and meditate. No announcements, no publicity, just silence and practice and devotion. Oil lamps were lit inside. A Shivalinga was consecrated. The cave filled with the scent of incense and the energy of thousands of hours of meditation. And then, once again, guidance came from within. The time had come to share this blessing with those who were truly ready. The seekers, the yoga practitioners, the meditators and healers, the ones who long to dive deep within themselves and discover the light of Shiva that already lives within them. And so, Shiva Jyoti Gufa, the cave of Shiva's light, now opens its doors. Whether you are a yoga teacher who wishes to give your students an experience beyond anything they have known, or a solo seeker ready for a journey into sacred stillness, this cave is waiting for you. Sitting close to the ancient Nilkant Mahadeva temple, surrounded by the eternal Himalayas and the song of the Ganga far below, Shiva Jyoti Gufa is not just a cave. It is a portal between the world outside and the infinite world within. Come not to achieve, but simply to be. Come not to learn, but to remember what you have always known. The cave waits in eternal patience for those ready to discover the light that never went out. Hari Om Tat Sat.